Somewhere before and somewhere out there were three little islands surrounded by blue. The Nix lived on Zvornik, the Dashes on Pasha, and Boos, of course, lived on Boo. One day, after consuming great quantities of chocolate-covered rocks, the great spirit of lava, who lived at the center of the earth, got a stomachache. He moaned and he groaned and he tossed and he turned. He felt awful. Far above him, the three little islands of Zvornik, Dasha, and Boo trembled and shook, rumbled and quacked, and broke into lots of little pieces. The people were very frightened. The big waves splashed against the little pieces, and the people on them called out to each other as they moved further and farther apart. "Help, help," they cried. The sun set, and it was night. But there was no moon, and there were no stars. It was so dark, no one could see anything at all. "What's happening?" the people shrieked as everything trembled and shook and rumbled and cracked once more. All night, the terrible bumping and thumping and clunking continued. The sun rose and people were very surprised at what they saw. All the little pieces of rock and earth that had once been Zvornik, Pasha, and Boo had come together in the night to make one big island, a continent. At first, the Nix and Pashas and Boo-Boos were very suspicious of each other. They thought the people of the other islands looked very strange and different from themselves. But as time passed, they all got to like each other a lot and enjoy their differences, which made life very interesting. More time passed, and finally all the differences were completely forgotten. Individual uniqueness was applauded. The people voted to name their new continent Boo-Pashnik. And then, sometime before and somewhere out there, were three little islands surrounded by blue. The Gosh lived on Gashnik, the Fumis on Fumi, and Boo-Pashniks, of course, lived on Boo-Pashnik. And the spirit of lava became restless. A great craving for chocolate-covered rocks was growing in his belly.